Bring back wishing death upon your enemies.
Because they deserve to suffer for what they did to you, so make them. Because a lot of us were forced to give into that salty narrative of being the bigger person, just letting it go, and walking away. And we sat for countless hours wondering, why is this still happening? Well, that's because we didn't handle it properly the first time. Sometimes teaching people the lesson requires you to actually teach them the lesson. You're not a horrible person for returning the energy back to people that place the negativity upon you. And as someone with a heavy conscience that was ridiculously empathetic, literally the flattest doormat in the world, I mean, people have been walking all over me for ages, I know all about the toxicity that people will place upon you and telling you, you know what, just understand that this person's having a hard time. As if you're not having a hard time. Just understand that this person has trauma. As if this person's unresolved trauma is not causing you trauma within this moment. Just be the bigger person. You were being over dramatic anyway. I'm already the bigger person because I know my boundaries. They're not respecting them. And now I'm looking at you sideways because why are you telling me to accept this disrespect? And see, when you've had that for years and then people like to throw religion on it, it makes you feel like you can't hold people accountable. It makes you feel like you have to wish well for your enemies. You don't. You literally don't. If you naturally do, good for you. But if you don't already, you don't have to. It's okay to block other people's energy and send it back. It's okay to get people together. It's okay to cut the snakes off at the head. Everyone preaches this toxic, be thy brother's neighbor mess while watching you get kicked out of the neighborhood. No, absolutely not. Send that energy back. And if you don't want to, just focus so hard on yourself that those people no longer exist, because that's another way of destroying your enemies. Focusing on yourself. Make sure they have the data they deserve.